Never wife or get in a relationship with a woman that isn't tight with her father, her dad, her creator. They just don't have the foundation or the bandwidth to handle a real man. If they haven't seen a powerful man, they don't have a powerful man in their life, never have, from a physical standpoint, mental standpoint, emotional standpoint, financial standpoint. She'll never respect you, G. Never. It may look good at first. Hell, she may hold all the credentials. She may cross all the boxes initially. She might have a degree. She might have a good career. But it's always going to be something in her tweaking. She hasn't seen that powerful male figure in her life. I've seen it, G. I've had women, multiple degrees, great salary, fine as all outdoors. And still, they didn't show that overwhelming respect for a man that they should. Why? Because they didn't have that powerful male in their life. And most likely they don't. If the father's not a powerful figure in their life, it's over, G. If they don't have a big brother, uncle, somebody around like that, you can forget it, bro. You can cancel Christmas. Most likely they become feminists. And I'm not talking like the feminists that's fighting for women's rights. I'm talking about the feminists that think men are just the terrible devils on earth. Every woman I've had a great relationship with, pretty close to their father. You know how to respect a man and follow a man's lead. If I was in the gym and proving myself eating healthy food, so they were. So were they. If I was trying to influence them not to hang around promiscuous women or party all the time, they would follow my lead, G. If a powerful man wasn't in their lives, they do the opposite. If you try to help them, they'll resent you. I had a girl one time, girlfriend back, girlfriend one time in my early 20s. She, I don't know, seemed like I picked a project woman. Sometimes I'm good at picking projects, trying to turn somebody into something they're not, something they're never going to be. And she lived the county over, and she actually lived with her mother and her stepdad. Now, her stepdad, hell, I want to say I was maybe 20, 21, maybe? Maybe I was like 21, 22. Well, this guy, hell, he was like 31. I think her mom was like 20, 38, 39. Like, damn, she with a man that's 31. This man can't lead. He can't lead a woman most likely that, because old girl, my girlfriend was like 20 at the time. Like, man, he ain't even old enough to be her dad. He can't lead her. Hell, he might be looking at her. You know what I mean? When the mother isn't at home, he might be looking at the daughter. So I'm like, damn, I gotta compete with this fool over my girl. Because I know he could probably have more resources at the time. But nah, I was always a good looking man, so I really wasn't worried about a thing. But just to show you, I just had a lot of problems with the chick, trying to get her to do this, do that, follow my lead. She was wearing the color contact still, try to get her to work out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Didn't work out, did it? Because she wasn't close to her dad. I want to meet the dad. I wanted to meet the father. I need to be asked questions like, son, what do you do for a living? Son, where did you go to school? Son, where are you from? Son, are you in a close relationship with your parents? Son, what are your intentions with my daughter? I need to be asked these questions. I'm like, damn, if a father isn't asking them questions, that's a lot. So, it's been times I've given great advice. The woman didn't listen because she ain't used to that male figure. And I possess every possible trait that a woman could want. But there are a few setbacks now from. I would prefer it though. I still prefer with a woman to be close to her dad. But I have been in situations where the woman was very close to her dad, and it's a comparison thing. And it will be a comparison thing from her mother and father's relationship to ours. And I'm like, hey, I'm not your dad. You know, he was your dad. Of course, you're gonna look at him as the standard. But like, I'm not living up to your dad. He's a super Christian man with this type of religious background. I can't live up to. I come from a different era. I come from a different area. I was raised a different way. I can't live up to that. But I'll take that over her running the streets wild and choosing the wrong man. I had a girlfriend, every girlfriend I had that didn't wasn't close to their father. The man before me was like a just complete, like, whoa. You get with me and it's a whole 360. Professor, customer success manager, technical writer, artist, an avid gym goer, personal trainer, and a God fearing man. I like books. I like to run. I like long walks on the beach, long walks on the downtown concrete. You know, a man of culture, a man of character and integrity. You know, but yeah, a woman without her father being there emotionally can have very avoidant behavior. They don't know how to be loved. If you try to love them too much, they'll give you pushback. You can't express too much love for them. They're not used to the love. I had a girlfriend, her dad never bought her anything for her birthdays, Valentine's days. That puts extra pressure on me. Though I did purchase her something, I purchased her outfits, shoes. I'm thinking that's cool. But hey, it was never appreciated. So they were like, man. She was like, "Where's the fancy dinner? Where's this?" And like, I eventually did take her to dinner. Just probably, I think I was occupied during the day or whatever happened. A lot of women these days, especially if they don't have a father, they figure they don't have to do anything but show up and look good. They don't think they have to cook, clean, support you, be there for you in trying times. None of that. All they're gonna do is all they're gonna do is me, 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 me. Everything's about me. They're not doing anything. They expect you to do everything for them. She can be making $13 an hour. You can be a six-figure earner, multi-six-figure earner. She ain't trying to prove nothing to you. She's like, look, I'm the prize, my boy. I'm pretty. I see a pretty woman every day, but what I don't see is a successful man. I do not see a successful man every day. You don't. Successful men are rare. But a pretty woman, I see a pretty woman. I open Instagram and see 30 in 30 seconds. I can walk down the street. I can go to the gym. I can go to a bar. I can go anywhere and see 100 beautiful women. I'm immune to beautiful women. Even before the social media explosion, I was around beautiful women. I am used to beautiful women. I go for what I go for. But yeah, man. Fatherless women, don't date them. Don't wife them. None of that. Most likely, man. They're just for fun. Keep it from a fun basis only. Trust me. This is brought to you by Peter the Prize, Loveless the Bill. Be out.